What's up, everybody? Mark, Bassin 360, and I'm kind of pissed because I'm driving home to do some fishing with my brother, and I thought we were by this whole cold ice winter BS, and I wake up and the thermometer says 38 degrees Fahrenheit. Like, what the hell? Like, it's early May, and we've had a couple days here that have been over 80, and I get the temperatures fluctuate and all that, but holy cow, it's below 40 degrees this morning. Then I'm the moron that's about to drive home and try to go catch some crappie. Not sure how this is gonna go. Typically I only fish crappie when I can see them in shallow water and sight fish them on the beds, you know, and we'll keep some of the males. I always put the females back, you know. We do the whole sportsman thing, so not a worry there. But today we're doing something a little bit different. You'll see once we're out there, but we're gonna be rigging up some slip bobbers, live minnows, plain hooks, and flu jigs. And we are gonna go into the very, very west end of my lake and toss them around, finally get the trout, the Newman Cota Ultrex, and see what we can do, see how many fish we can catch. So we picked up a new rod from Fleet Farm last night. I think I paid like 40 bucks for it, plus some accessories. You can see it here. I think it's a Mitchell branded rod, which is a pure fishing brand. So I mean, really, when you're crappie fishing, you don't need something too high-end unless like that's your deal. I mean, it's the same thing with any fishing. You don't need the best of the best. If you're just going to dabble around, you know, a couple times a year, then that's what we do for crappie. You know, we don't really mess around with it too much. So let's get out there. I'll show you guys the setups that we're using, and
we will see what we can do today, guys. So stick with us.
she lives. First time using the Yamaha this year. A couple cranks. Sounds like she's doing all right. Forty-six and a half degrees.
Okay. Well, that was a chilly ride.
Yeah. All right, everybody, we just got out to the lake. Water temperature is 46. I saw 46 and a half. Now it's dropping a little bit below 46. We're in the west end here on my home lake in central Minnesota. We're gonna be looking for some crappie and not fishing them typically the way that we like to fish them. We like to get up on top of the beds, 3, 4, maybe 5 foot of water, sight fish them straight down, piss them off, hit them in the face, get them to bite, pull them in the boat. No reeling involved, no casting, none of that. What we're doing today is we're out here doing a little scanning, trying to find some warm water. We're gonna try to find some of these fish that may be a little bit suspended in their staging before they go in to go spawn. And so we're hoping to get maybe a few bigger fish from the deep water. I don't know how fast and furious it's gonna be. I don't even know if we'll catch anything, to be quite honest, but we're out here. We got 3 dozen crappie minnow in here. Just picked those up. We got some slip bobbers ready. I'll share those rigs with you guys in a little bit, show you what we got going on. You can see the dock guys are putting in all their stuff here. So that's how early we're out here. That's how late the season is actually already. This weekend is fishing opener. And we're out here fishing crappie. There's nobody else. We're the only boat in the parking lot besides the dock guys here. So we're gonna just keep idling here, see if we can find some warmer water and see if we can't get on a few crappie. So stay tuned. All right, folks, we've been out this for about 2 hours. We got blackfish #1. Super excited. We worked our way from one end of the bay to the other without a single bite except for a stupid pike. Came all the way back to this side, a little bit shallower water. We had 4 bites now. This was bite number 5. Nothing super big, but if we're keeping them, a nice eater male. So we got the slip bobbers out there. Let's get back to it. Look at that. Matt's first fish of the day. Little sunfish.
Yeah, I caught pike.
Oh, sorry, my fault. He did catch pike. Still out here with the slip bobbers though.
Yeah, there's nothing better than bobber fishing on a nice day.
This is beautiful. The wind finally stopped blowing a little bit. Sun came out and now it's gorgeous. So Matt's fishing here with a little white flu jig right there. Tiny weight, and then he's tipping it with a live crappie minnow on this slip bobber rig with a couple split shots. It's the same thing that I'm using, only I also have a setup with a plain hook as well as a flu setup that's black instead of white. And then we have pink ones too, but typically we don't use those brighter colors until they get on the beds and we're able to really pop them on the face. So let's see if we can't get some more crappie here. Crappie number 2 here, folks. Matt got her on the slip bobber. That's a good one. Look how bad she choked it.
She wanted it.
That is awesome.
Happy days, folks.
Nice little male again. No females yet, but
Perfect eater if we were keeping them.
yep. Look how much she choked it. Definitely
That minnow in there.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be a nice little catch and release.
Where the hell did you get that?
Same spot you got yours. Oh, shoot, I didn't
Oh, that's
video
fine.
Actually, I was so enthralled on looking around to see if I could find him now that I could see so good.
Yeah.
And then I looked for my bobber and I kept looking. And then all of a sudden, no bobber. And then you know how you keep following the line, keep following, you don't see anything. And all of a sudden you just give it a little bit of tension, you feel the tension, and then just give him a little,
There it goes. Now, folks, a major key to catching huge crappies, and lots of them in the spring, is wearing a leather jacket while you're fishing.
It's a great feature.
So we ended spot one with, I think, 2 crappies, 1 sunfish, and 1 pike. We saw a couple really nice largemouth bass in shallow behind this culvert behind us in the super shallow water. Obviously not season 4 of the bass, not fishing for them, still just going for the crappies, but headed to area 2 right now. We're gonna go fish a floating bog on the other side of the lake, the east end, so the water's bound to be a little bit cooler, especially this time of year. Wind still kind of brisk, still pretty chilly, but we're gonna keep up with the slip bobber rig and see what we can do. Well, that's the end of our day. Came to the second spot, water, like we anticipated, a couple degrees cooler. Not a single sign of life in the whole area except for 1 turtle that Matt saw underneath the water. And yeah, no fish to say the least. So we've been out here now for probably 4.5 hours. So, you know, it's getting kind of cold. We're getting hungry, so I think we're gonna call it quits for the day. My plan is to be out here again tomorrow, try to put something together for him with a different guy. So we'll see how that goes. But until then, not a bad first trip of the year. Like I was telling Matt, there was an anticipation in the back of my mind that said we could even 0. So we caught 2 crappies, which is what we wanted to come out here and catch. He caught 3 fish, I caught 1. So there's worse ways to spend a Thursday afternoon. So until next time, guys, I'm Mark Kanowski, Bassin 360, signing out.